I believe in spirits. For a long period in my life, I scoffed at the very thought of an afterlife. My mother was always the polar opposite. She constantly claimed to feel things from what she referred to as the beyond. My brother always believed her stories, but not me. I never had faith in the thought of a world beyond our own. Not until something from that world reached out and took my mother's life. My mother gave it a name before she died. She called it the widower.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to call and see how you are. It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah, I guess it has been quite a while, hasn't it?
Are you still living in that old ratty apartment?
No, I just moved into this new house a couple months ago.
I see. That's good. I guess you're still working in that shitty old factory too, eh?
Unfortunately, How about you? What have you been up to? How's Jill?
Jill's great. Yeah, we just got back from a small vacation down in Cuba.
That's great.
Yeah, hey, listen. There's another reason I called.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Ever since Mom died, we kind of drifted apart. I'd like to see you, like get together and talk or something like that if you want. I understand if you don't.
That'd be great. You still out near Ferrelton?
Yeah, same place as always.
Okay, how about Saturday? I'd come down and visit.
That works.
All right, I'll see you then.
My brother reaching out is good. I'd love to have him back in my life. But with him comes the darkness. I was only 18 when I began to believe in the beyond. My mother was a painter. She painted regular things like trees or flowers. But there was this one day, she was painting like a maniac. Her eyes kept drifting, not focused on what she was painting. Though at the time I would never outright admit it, in my heart of hearts, I knew my mother was seeing something from the beyond. And in my gut, I knew it wasn't good. I only regret one point in my life, and it's that I didn't save my mother that day. That I didn't walk over and snap her out of whatever trance she was in. Maybe that would have stopped the widower from cementing his place in my mother's mind. Psychosomatic. That's what this is. It's only been 2 days since my brother called, and I already feel like he's watching me.
Fuck this.
No one is afraid to pick up the phone. Not until you get that one phone call. That's just pure silence. Hello? Hello? Speaking. It's the silent phone calls that make you nervous. It's like you know someone's on the other end, but you don't know who or why they stay quiet.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling from the Canadian Cancer Society. We're campaigning...
Sorry, I have nothing to give right now.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Have a great day.
Who is this? I know you were in my house last night. If you come back around here, I'm gonna call the cops.
I don't know how, and I don't know why, but the same thing that took my mother out of this world is here in my home. I'll have none of it.
Fucker left me no choice.
Before she died, my mother wrote me a letter. I read it once, and then I burned it. And just like the widower, it seems this letter's back to haunt me. To remind me of that night. What the? I remember seeing my mother's life leave her body. I remember being terrified. I remember seeing his face. I remember blacking out too. When I woke up the next morning, they told me she'd had a stroke and that I'd fainted. I didn't believe them, but I kept my thoughts to myself. I thought that maybe they were right and it had all been a dream for me. Maybe my mom did have a stroke. But then I found the letter.
Dear Gerald, I never expected to have something from the other side to become so violent. I write this letter because I fear the evil may become deadly soon. It's been speaking to me. It calls itself the Widower. I have reason to believe that it may harm me. So, just know that no matter what, I love you so much.
For the longest time, I thought that my mother was crazy. That she teetered on the edge of madness. But after she died, I could only wonder that maybe I was the one who was crazy. I believe in spirits. And right now, I'm being haunted by the energy that made me believe in the first place. The same energy that ripped my mother away from me. And the same energy that made me question my sanity all my life. The Widower is back. and out for blood.